These bug zappers. This is a lowest price that we have ever seen on this. If you're taking a look right now, it looks like a nightlight, but that UV light is going to draw in all of those pesky mosquitoes and flies and moths and fruit flies, and it's going to zap them, okay? No chemical, no odor, no mess. You use it day and night. This really is incredible and a must need right now. I can't tell you how many mosquito bites I've had recently because it is that time of year. $10 gets this home on a flex pay, but remember, it is a 2-pack that you are getting for a huge customer pick. Now, I know that Lou Caputo is joining us this morning. Fabulous Lou. Lou, this one is so good. I call them bug zappers because that's what it does, right?
Well, actually, here's the funny thing about this one. It doesn't zap the bugs. What it does is it captures them on a sticky, my hand's stuck to it now, on a sticky strip on the back of this right here, which actually is better when you're using it around food products and things like that. Because, you know, when a bug gets zapped, they explode, okay? What this is going to do is use ultraviolet light to attract the pests to it and to get them to stick to the sticky pad. Okay, so if you look at the one that's sitting here next to me, this one has the ultraviolet lights on. You can see it gives a nice little purple glow behind it, but it's a very specific frequency of ultraviolet light that is like candy to the bugs. And I'm talking about your flies, your gnats, and your seams, you know, mosquitoes, anything that's flying around in your house are going to get attracted to this. You can see right there, they're peeling the back off of the protective coating that's on there. You're going to get 3 of those sticky pads when you buy this unit today, okay? And by the way, it's a 2-pack of these, so you are going to get 2 of them with 6 total sticky pads. But then you just place them around the house where you want them. I love the idea of having one in the kitchen, and I always like to put one by one of the doors that I use most frequently. The dog bowl's a great idea as well. But see, this is that time of year, Su-Ming, you hit the nail on the head. Not only are there more mosquitoes outside, but we're spending more time outside. That means we're opening and closing our doors, we're coming and going, and they're going to come in there and they're going to be attracted to us. Now, the way that a reason that the pests or the flying insects are attracted to this is a scientific principle called positive phototaxis. What does that mean?
Yeah, teach
positive
us, Lou.
Phototaxis means that they are attracted to that frequency of light and they will move toward it. So that's the thing about this, is that they can't help themselves, that they see that light and they just go.
Okay, this is so cool. So I said bug zapper. In my brain, that's what I thought it was doing. But the fact that it is drawing it to it, right? It's like, what is that saying, Lou? Moth to a flame, right? That's what this is.
That's exactly right.
All the bugs and all the things in the house, you don't have to worry about it. I think the worst is when you're trying to go to sleep and you hear them all around, right? Growing up in Hong Kong, Lou, we had, there's so many different bugs. So we had to have something. It wasn't as good as this, I will tell you, to be able to get them. We have nets, things like that. So the fact that we get something that we can plug in, it looks like a nightlight, and it's doing the work for you. No more buzzing in your ear. No more worried about random fruit flies in your food, in the dog bowl, and everywhere else. This is a need, not a want. This is a need for right now and through the summer.
Oh, no, 100%. And you know what? There's been other products out there, like they've got those sticky strips you see in restaurants. It's those coils of sticky stuff. They're disgusting because you can actually see the pests when they get stuck to it. If you notice, the sticky side of this is on the back. So when this is facing the wall plugged in, you'll see the glow, but you're never going to see the pests that are in the back of it. Now, how long does this last? Because that's what everybody always asks me. Well, it depends on how many flies and how many insects you have in your house flying around. How often do you go in and out of the house? I would check it once a week. Then maybe if you don't see a lot on there, every 2 weeks, once a month. They could last, several months. It just depends on how many pests get stuck to the back of this. And honestly, until it's full, you can keep using this over and over and over again. And because it does face the back, you're not going to see it, One of the things I love about this is that it works 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Once you plug it in, it just goes. There are other devices, for instance, those tennis rackets that are out there like this thing that zap the bugs. I actually like these, but the problem is that when I'm asleep, I'm not going to be able to do this, So in the middle of the night when I hear a pest is buzzing around my head, what's your instinct when you're asleep? You slap at the bug. You end up hitting yourself in the head. You wake up in the morning with a handprint and you're like, where'd that come from? It's because you've got those pests. These are going to work 24 hours a day. You want to see something really cool? Watch this. I'm going to turn the lights down in my studio so you could see just kind of the cool nightlight effect. Look at that. That comes off of that. You get this really cool glow off of there during the evenings. Now, during the daytime, when the lights are on, you're not going to see that light. It's just a very slight purple glow, as you can see right there. That's all you're going to get from that. So, you know, for me, this is something that's a no-brainer because I know I'm going to have the problem with the flying insects. That's a given. That's going to happen. And I know that I don't want to have to sit there and use a rolled up newspaper or, you know, some contraption to actively stalk them myself. For 20 bucks, if I could do this right here, if I could install this and just let it do all the work, that's what I'm going to do.
Okay, Lou, me imagining you running around chasing down flies and mosquitoes with your with the swatting them is kind of priceless for me. But if that's you, if Lou has just said that and you're like, okay, that's totally me, we need you to get this. If you are sick of the fruit flies, right, all around in the kitchen, maybe it's by the dog bowl, you're sick of the mosquitoes, you hear them buzzing around at night. I don't care where you are in the country. It is so hot out right now. I mean, goodness, it was hotter in New York than it was where you are in Florida, Lou, in the last couple of days. It is ripe season for the mosquitoes and all the bugs. They are loving it right now. You need to get this home so that you can solve that problem, the problem that we all have, which is it's the moths, it's the mosquitoes, it's the no-see-ums, it's the fruit flies, it's the flying ants, it's all of those. This is $10 for you to get home, a $10 investment to get the 2-pack home. You might want to double up, though, Lou. I would want one in every room.
Oh, yeah. No, and you know what? I'm with you 100. At this price, why wouldn't you? I mean, you're already getting 2 when you buy this now. I would say buy multiples, put them in every room or certainly like different quadrants of the house to attract those pests. I actually took this one and plugged it in on an extension cord just so you could kind of get a view of what that's going to look like. There's the backside, and that's where the pests actually get, you know, stuck to. And you do get 3 of these pads, as I mentioned. You can see the UV lights right there on the sides. Those lights are what attracts them, draws them in with that positive phototaxis I was talking about earlier. And then from the front, though, it's like it's not even there. You don't even notice it. You just see that slight, you know, glow on my hand zooming. So, you know, it's non-invasive. It's non-toxic. There's nothing you've ever really got to do. Just check that trap every once in a while, and you're good to go. And it's going to do the work for you and get rid of those pests. You're not sitting there doing this all the time inside your house.
Well, and remember, this is day and night, everyone. So like Lou said, you peel it off, you stick it on, you're good to go. The bugs don't sleep. We want to sleep. You need to get this whether it's in your bedroom. I love the fact, you know, Lou, I think about at night, I can't see when I got to go to the bathroom or something anyway. This is going to give me that little night light, but it's doing double duty because now it's killing all of those bugs too. Well, you know, they get stuck to it, right? If you are a pet owner, how many times have you gone to that pet bowl and you're like, oh my gosh, they're family members. We don't want bugs in their food too, right? I don't care where you are in the country. You need this. And I will say get 2. If you get 2, you're getting 4. Remember, it is a 2-pack that you are getting. Lowest price we've ever seen for a huge customer pick at just $10 to get home. It's a huge customer pick, Lou, because it works.
Oh, yeah. No, it absolutely does. And you know what makes me crazy? One of the things that just drives me nuts is, you know, I love to have fresh fruit in my house. So we leave it out. We've got it in that fruit bowl. And then at a certain point, you're like, something flies by your face. You're like, what in the world was that? You know, or you throw something away, the fruit after you've eaten it, into your garbage. And, you know, if it sits there for a day or so, all of a sudden you've got those fruit flies. I don't know where they come from, but all of a sudden there's fruit flies. How do you get rid of those, okay? This is going to do that for you. Put one of these in your kitchen. It's got that nice glowing light on the back of it. And like I said earlier, those flying insects, it's like candy to them. They just cannot get enough. Really, it's a response that their bodies do. They can't help it. They're not thinking about it. It's not something they make a conscious decision, let's fly toward that light. They can't help it. They have to do it. That's the positive phototaxis I was talking about. It's not up to them. They're going to get stuck on the back of this no matter what.
I love when you teach us something new, Lou. Now, if you quiz me later and ask me how to spell it or what to say, I probably don't remember. I'll say photo something. But basically, blue light moth to flame, and they're
Yep.
going to go straight to it, right? So there's science behind this, folks. This is Bell+Howell, innovative products for 117 years. And Lou knows, and he gives us the best stuff that works at an affordable price. Think about your home right now. It's hot outside, right? We are in our homes more. The bugs know that. They want to be inside your house too. You need to get this home to make sure that you are capturing them, whether it's your room, the kids' room, for your animals. If you get 2 packs, that's 4, put them in each room. I would say put them in the hallway too. This is non-invasive. Like Lou said, no chemicals, right, Lou? No chemicals, no odor, and there's no mess to this.
No, it's the simplest principle in the world. They like this light. They want to come to this light. They can't help themselves. And this on the back is sticky right here. They're going to get stuck to that, and that's it. I mean, it's the easiest thing in the world and totally safe. The funny thing is, the first time I plugged one in my house, I have 2 dogs, Madge and Lucy, and they walked up to this. They sniffed it a couple times, and that was that. Done. They were like, they completely lost interest, and that was it. They're not drawn to it. Okay, the mosquitoes, the no-see-ums, the horse flies, the fruit fly, all those things that fly through your house, boom. You're going to be surprised when you look at this. Put it in for a week. Check it out. See what you got on the back of this thing. I think you'll be stunned at how many insects are actually flying around your house.
Well, and I love that you said that, Lou, because here at HSN, we tell you you've got 30 days. Get it home and try it out. Lou knows, and I know, once you get it home, you may kick yourself for not getting multiples at this price. I want to remind you all, this is the lowest price that we have seen at a huge customer pick. That was a customer pick at the full price of $30. You're getting 2 today for under $20. So double up, maybe get more. How many bedrooms do you have? Get 1 for each room. Protect your pets, protect your loved ones. I mean, this is a no-brainer unless you like having mosquitoes buzz around your head and getting bit by mosquitoes and having fruit flies in your food and in the dog bowl. But I know that most of us don't love that. This is why you definitely have to get this home. Lou, I know we only have about 30 seconds left, but what else, would you say if there were a couple things that you want anyone to take away from this?
Well, just that this is the easy, non-invasive way to get rid of any flying insects that might be in your home. No chemicals, non-toxic, nothing you've got to do but just change out this pad on the back once it gets full, and we give you 3 of them. So you're going to have them working for a very long time.
Do not miss this. 875953 is the item number. $10 gets it home. Remember, you're getting the 2-pack, so double up. Maybe get 3 of them. That means it's 6. Lou Caputo, it was so good to see you. Lou's going to be back, though, in the show, guys, so here in a little bit. So we'll see you in a little bit, Lou. Now, before we jump into our 5 and 5, everyone, I want to say hi to everyone in the chat. Lillian, good morning. I've missed you. Dawn, good morning. Tina Jennings, good morning, Tina. Tina's at the airport, I think, maybe. Are you traveling today, Tina? Judy, good morning. Jared, good morning. Okay, Tracy, good morning. Okay, everyone, I'm gonna try to go through all of these comments here. It is so good to see you all. I have missed you so much. We'll keep the chat going. I'll be checking in shortly, but it's time for our 5 and 5. Let's go. All right. First up in our 5 and 5 is from Perlier. Okay, Perlier is